While retail headlines celebrated a surging Sensex topping 24,200 points, institutional capital quietly repositioned. This broad-based rally isn't just about daily gains, it signals a critical structural shift in India's long-term investment thesis. The street may be fundamentally underestimating a massive, multi-year margin expansion story unfolding across key sectors. Here's what's truly changing. India's core moat isn't merely its demographic dividend, though that remains crucial. It's the accelerating synergy between domestic consumption, robust digital infrastructure, and a proactive policy environment. This combination creates a resilient domestic demand recovery, insulating the market from significant global volatility. This matters because the operating segments driving this growth are diversified. We are seeing strength not just in IT and financials, but a powerful re-rating in industrials, infrastructure, and discretionary consumption. The value proposition here is structural momentum, moving beyond traditional commodity plays to high value-add services and manufacturing. Now, let's look at the numbers behind this. While we don't have a single company report, aggregate quarterly results for the Nifty 500 suggest a consistent, broad-based improvement in revenue metrics. Earnings visibility is clearer, driven by improving capacity utilization and strategic cost management across various sectors. Here's where the margin expansion story becomes interesting. Despite some input cost pressures, many companies are demonstrating pricing power and operational efficiencies. We are seeing a healthy trend of margin expansion, not just from top-line growth, but through disciplined execution. This is a key signal for sustainable earnings trajectory. That leads us to the broader management commentary from key institutional players and policymakers. The Reserve Bank of India, or RBI, while maintaining a hawkish stance on inflation, has signaled comfort with the current growth trajectory. This policy predictability provides a stable environment for corporate capital allocation. The government's execution strategy, particularly in infrastructure spending, is also creating significant tailwinds. Corporate guidance, as inferred from sector leaders, points to sustained capital expenditure cycles. Companies like Reliance Industries and LTIMindtree are committing substantial capital, indicating high confidence in future demand. Now, look at how the broader sector is reacting. The financial services sector, exemplified by HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank, continues to show robust credit growth. Consumer discretionary spending, reflected in companies like Bajaj Finance and Tata Motors, is experiencing a demand recovery, indicating a healthy consumer sentiment shift. The competitive landscape remains dynamic, but established players are leveraging scale and technology. Information technology services, with giants like TCS and Infosys, continue to see deal wins and a strong pipeline, despite global slowdown concerns. India's unique position in the global supply chain offers a distinct competitive advantage. But that's not the only signal. We must always consider the systemic headwinds. Global liquidity shifts, potentially leading to FII outflows, remain a vulnerability. While DII flows have been resilient, a sharp spike in global interest rates could reprice risk and create near-term pressure on valuations. Domestically, while inflation has moderated, persistent food inflation or unforeseen supply shocks could prompt the RBI to turn more hawkish. Regulatory pressure, especially in financial services or data governance, always carries event risk. These are factors sophisticated investors must continuously monitor for portfolio insulation. So, what changes next? Looking forward, India's multi-year thesis remains compelling. The forward earnings visibility, supported by robust corporate balance sheets and government policy tailwinds, suggests continued structural momentum. The upcoming general elections, while creating near-term noise, are unlikely to derail the long-term growth trajectory. Valuation reassessment is a continuous process. After the recent rally, some sectors appear to be pricing in a lot of good news. However, pockets of value remain, especially in mid-cap and small-cap segments showing strong earnings growth. We are in a capital rotation phase, seeking quality at a reasonable price rather than just chasing momentum. For tactical considerations, we see sectors like industrials and infrastructure on breakout watch, driven by sustained government capex. Select consumer discretionary names showing strong demand recovery also warrant attention. On the flip side, some richly valued defensive plays might be trim consideration candidates as capital rotates towards cyclical growth. The bigger picture for India is one of evolving structural tailwinds, navigating global crosscurrents with domestic resilience. This is a market for selective, patient capital, capable of identifying long-term growth stories amidst the noise. Don't just watch the headlines, understand the underlying shifts.